When did you flip the script at work? My boss made me clean the office toilets every Friday because I was the newest hire. Thing is, I'm a software engineer, not a janitor. It started my second week. Chad called me into his office Friday afternoon with this weird grin. Monica, grab the cleaning supplies from the storage closet. Bathrooms need doing before the weekend. I thought he was joking. I'm sorry, what? Company tradition. Newest person handles Friday bathroom duty until someone newer gets hired. He leaned back in his chair like he'd just explained gravity. I stood there confused. That's not anywhere in my job description. Chad shrugged. Neither is teamwork, but here we are. Supplies are in the closet by the break room. So I cleaned toilets for 3 months. Every Friday, 4 p.m. sharp, Chad would appear at my desk with that same smug smile. You know what time it is, Monica. The worst part wasn't even the actual cleaning. It was watching my coworkers' faces when I walked past with rubber gloves and toilet bowl cleaner. They'd suddenly find their keyboards fascinating, avoiding eye contact like I had some contagious disease. I asked my cubicle neighbor Tasha about it during lunch one day. She looked around nervously before whispering, "It's been Chad's thing since he became manager 2 years ago. Before that, nobody did bathroom duty. So it's not actually company policy." God, no. But Chad's the type who holds grudges. Last guy who complained about it got stuck on the worst projects until he quit. The breaking point came during our quarterly client visit. I was on my hands and knees scrubbing the bathroom floor when Chad walked in with 3 potential investors, giving them the grand tour. And that's Monica, one of our newest developers. Really multi-talented, Chad announced cheerfully while I knelt there in rubber gloves. The clients chuckled awkwardly as I tried to disappear into the tile grout. That weekend, I was furious. Instead of wallowing, I did some research. Found Chad's LinkedIn profile, his college information, even his Twitter account. What I discovered made my blood boil. Chad had been posting regularly about his innovative team-building exercises and keeping new hires humble. One post from last month literally said, "Nothing builds character like making these entitled college kids scrub toilets. Keeps them grounded. Leadership, pure management, shared team building." Another gem, my junior developers think they're too good for manual labor. I show them otherwise every Friday. Amazing how quickly they learn respect. Work ethic. The comments were full of other managers praising his tough love approach and asking for tips on humbling millennials. Monday morning, I printed everything. His LinkedIn posts, his tweets, our company policy handbook with the sections about job duties and workplace dignity highlighted in bright yellow. I waited until our weekly team meeting. Chad was in his element, pontificating about accountability and team culture to our assembled group, plus our visiting VP of engineering, Margaret, who rarely attended these meetings. Right on cue, Chad wrapped up his speech and looked directly at me. "Monica, don't forget about Friday cleaning duty. Bathrooms won't clean themselves." A few people shifted uncomfortably. This was my moment. I stood up slowly. "Actually, Chad, I found something really interesting this weekend." I pulled out my stack of papers. "Mind if I share with the team?" Chad's smile flickered. "I'm not sure this is the appropriate—" "Oh, it's totally appropriate." I started handing out copies to everyone, including Margaret, whose eyebrows were already climbing toward her hairline. Apparently, making software engineers clean toilets is Chad's innovative management style that he's been bragging about online. The room went dead silent, except for the rustling of papers. Margaret's face grew darker with each page she read. Chad's complexion went from normal to pale to green in about 30 seconds. "Those posts are taken completely out of context." "Which part exactly?" I interrupted, my voice steady but loud enough for everyone to hear. "The part where you call it character building, or the part where you say, 'These college kids need to learn their place'?" Margaret looked up from the papers. "Chad, my office. Now." The meeting disbanded in awkward silence. Tasha gave me a subtle thumbs up as she walked past. 2 days later, Chad was transferred to a special projects role in a different building. Rumor was he'd be handling facilities management, including bathroom maintenance. Best part? His replacement's first official announcement was eliminating all non-essential duties for technical staff and hiring an actual cleaning service. I never cleaned another toilet at work.